Hey everyone, Keith here from Tips and Tricks HQ. In this video here I want to walk through using a combination of WP Store and WP Member to protect access to videos on your WordPress site. So the way it works is I set up this video page here. I'll show you exactly the code that I used to set it up. And basically what happens is, first of all, it determines if the user's logged in and if they have a certain level of access, a certain membership level. And if they do, it grants access to these videos. And I'll show you what that page looks like. But this is the page where the general public, this is how it would look to the general public, as well as to people that are logged in without sufficient privileges. So basically it says in order to gain access to the content below, you'll need to become a member, and then it provides login and join here links. Because if they're already a member, they can just log in, and of course if they're not, they can join. So, but it also gives them individual access to purchase each video separately. Now, if we wanted to, so if they wanted to gain access just to the Juicing Greens video course, for example, they could buy that separately. Or else, as it says here, if you get premium membership access, you gain access to all the videos. So what our code does in this page, it looks, first of all, is the visitor a public visitor, or are they a logged in visitor with insufficient privileges? Either way, they're going to be presented with the options to add to the cart. To buy the products here, or they can just click the join link, which will go to the register or join page that we set up. Okay, and once they gain access, if they visit the page, I just did the Juicing Greens page here. Now it says since they're not logged in, or they're not showing sufficient privileges, it's again asking them to either log in or become a member, and otherwise add to cart, or else you can't gain access to this particular file. Now okay, now I'm going to show you how it looks for those users that are actually logged in and they have sufficient privileges. So this is for somebody with premium access, the premium membership level. So when they see this page, I set it up so that the image actually links to the video. Each video has its own separate page. As you can see here, this is the Juicing Greens video course page. So this will link to that page only because the person that's logged into this page has sufficient privileges. Or they can, of course, click the Watch Now link. Okay, so now when we're on this page here, then they gain access to the video. I just put a YouTube video in there for example's sake. Of course, you would want to put something that probably served on Amazon or something like that, or a private video. An unlisted video on YouTube or something. Depends. But anyway, now they gain access to the video content that's on this particular page. Whereas if you remember before, it showed this saying you can't gain access. Now this page, it'll show up just like this for those users that are logged in with sufficient privileges, or those users that paid for individual access. And the user that paid for individual access to the video, as soon as they add the cart and make the purchase, they'll get a link, just as if they're downloading a product, for example. But they'll get a link which will bring them directly to this particular page, and it'll set a cookie letting the script know that yes, they do have access to this video, even though they don't have full privileges for like premium level membership, for example. Okay, so now here's how I set up the page. First of all, I can set up the product with the price there, and then here's where it's very specific. Okay, so I had a page set up. Okay, so Juicing Greens video course. I set this page up and I got the exact path to the page. I didn't set up permalinks or anything on this site. So you see page ID equals 79. So in the store, under digital product URL, that's where we're going to put in. But we're going to specify this protocol, APRTP. So we can replace HTTP with APRTP. And what this will do is when somebody makes the purchase, it'll actually send them to this page here. Okay, and I uncheck downloadable, and that's it. That's the only settings I made on here. You can obviously tweak the rest of the settings if necessary. And here's the code for this page. Now it looks all jumbled up, and the only reason I did that is because if you don't jumble it up like that, it creates a lot of white space. So I'll show you here. At the very top it says, okay, if this person is in level 2 membership, which is our premium level, then show the video. So you can put whatever HTML in there, and this is all this content within here is protected content, and it only shows for those with level 2 membership level. And we can check our membership level IDs right here. I'll show you. So premium level membership is 2, and that's why that's a number 2 in there. Now also, this is all jumbled up again, but it's for it's just so there wasn't extra white space. But basically what do we got here is this is what's going to show up for those not in membership level 2. So this is for all users that are logged in but do not have sufficient privileges, or they don't have membership level 2. Okay, so then what happens, okay, we got here just because they're not level 2 when they're logged in, they still may have paid for individual access to the video. So that's what this shortcode does here. It checks for the cookie, and if it's unexpired, then it'll provide access to the video. Otherwise, if the cookie is expired, it means that they no longer have access to the particular video. So it just provides a message saying you have to pay for access, and here's the buy now button. So I just put the well, actually the add to cart button I put in there for that. And this code down here is exactly the same as this code, except this code is for those that are logged in without membership level 2, and this code is for those that are not logged in. So the general public, when they land on this page, they're going to get the exact same thing. Of course, if they paid for individual access to the video, they'll gain access. Whether they're logged in or not, they're going to gain access. So you can actually use this even if you don't have the eMember plugin installed. This particular shortcode is part of eStore. So this gives somebody individual access to particular content on a page if they paid for individual access, if the cookie's unexpired. And just like up there, just like this code, if the cookie is expired, it's going to indicate that they need to pay for it, or they need to log in to gain access. So that's that. Now, as far as the video course page that displays all the particular videos, here's how it's set up here. So I have it at the very top where it says, where it shows, okay, this it's just a welcome message basically for individuals that have membership level access, the proper membership level access of 2. So it's going to show a message: we appreciate you becoming a member, enjoy unlimited access. And that automatically creates watch buttons, watch links, rather than add to cart buttons. It'll create watch now because it is a member that's logged in and they do have access, so there's a watch now link that shows up. So here's the table that I created to show the videos, the thumbnails for the videos basically. And I just got fancy and I made it so that if they are logged in and they have sufficient privileges, it actually shows a link. The image will be a link instead of just a plain image. That's not necessary. I just wanted to do that. And then this here will show us, okay, so for those members that are logged in with sufficient access, membership level of 2, they'll get a link to watch the video. And those are not logged in at all, so the general public will get a buy now button. And of course, those that are logged in but do not have level 2 access will get a buy now button as well, or an add to cart button. And that's the same for all the other video products. I just put, I only created one product for example's sake, so I just put ID equals 1 in all of them, but of course there'll be a different ID for each product that you create. And that's it. So that's what determines what shows up here, whether it be a watch now link for members or a add to cart button for non-members. And then again, on the individual video page, it'll show the video for those that have sufficient access or for those who have made individual purchases for videos. It serves both purposes. And then if they don't have access, they will be able to buy access with the add to cart button. Or they can become a full member with premium access to give them access to all the content that exists on this page. And that's it. So in the article where this video will be embedded, I'm going to provide all the code that I use so you can customize it for your needs. Thanks for watching. Again, this is Keith from Tips and Tricks HQ. Have a great day.